there, YouTube? I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how the project is being ran. And today we're slumming it on GameFound, and we're checking out the Carson City Big Box from Quitted Games. As always, GameFound decides to use the square, which means it's a hard time really having much of a main image. It's got the box. It's 10 something or other. Nothing really here to get excited unless you know exactly what Carson City is. Also, they make you click on this little thing to see what it's talking about. 1 to 6 players. Wow, that gets me excited. I wasn't realizing it was a 1 to 6 player game. The Carson City Big Box Edition is a complete collection of everything that Carson City ever offered. All expansions and all new solo mode are included. Wow, that's such exciting information that GameFound does not want you to notice at first glance. This is also part of the GameFound Spring Feast 2023. I don't know what that means. Anywho, as always, when we go in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
Quitted Games presents the return of a beloved classic, Carson City. The big box version of this masterpiece is back and now features a solo mode. Designed by Xavier George, the author of Carnegie, Troyes, and Black Angel.
Now that, I love that, and I say this all the time. If you have an established designer doing something, doing your solo mode, doing the game, put some respect on their name, and they did that there in that video, so I do like that a lot.
Quitted Games takes you back to the critically acclaimed game in all its big box glory. The much requested reprint of this deluxe edition is finally here and contains both the Gold and Guns expansion, the Horses and Heroes expansion, the different mini expansions, and exclusives released over the years, like Father Christmas and the Wooden Houses, Mountains and Guns. But also a brand new solo mode, where you will compete against Standish, a fierce new adversary that will test your skills and patience. All this comes packaged in a beautiful big box and is sure to guarantee you countless game nights full of strategy, bluff, and tense moments. Don't miss out on this chance to get this very sought-after classic in a beautiful deluxe package. Support us now on GameFound.
Okay. Short, sweet, to the point. I don't think it was great. I don't think it was terrible. Somewhere in the middle. You know, I'd like to know a little bit more about what exactly you're doing in the game, but they're saying, hey, this is a game, people loved it, and now is your chance to get it with all the stuff, plus a solo mode done by someone who really does games well. And that's, like, that's great. I feel like after the video, do I want it? Yeah, I do. But then I've always heard really good things about Carson City. If you haven't heard good things about Carson City, I think you're still intrigued because they said, you know, this is a much beloved, people want it. Cool. So so do I want it? Yeah, I'm pretty close. Wow. Oh, that's the upgrade. So $35. As always, we're trying to look at the track record of the company, and it's kind of hard to do that on GameFound. So let's go ahead to Quitted. So they did Carnegie Deluxe, and we'll see how many games they have out pending. Make sure people got their stuff. All right, 4 created, 2 back. So they did Carnegie, canceled. Interesting. Currently unavailable. That's interesting. You don't see that too often. You see people cancel it all the time, but the unavailable. So let's make sure people got this stuff. Carnegie Deluxe is this one out. 33,000 comments. Carson City is now live. And we only have 1 comment here, which means it's probably not a flaming dumpster fire. You know, obviously, if people had been getting their game, there'd be a bunch of people that say, where's my game? Why are you launching something new on GameFound? Blah, blah, blah. I just saw the latest update, been enjoying this game since I received it. There really isn't another game quite like it. I have a friend or two who have enjoyed it. Hello, today I see I have the missing player board. Now everything is complete. Great, so good customer service here. I've reported the countless times that the 4th game board is missing and asked for it to be forwarded. I also filled out the corresponding form on homepage 3 times to receive the 4th player board. 2 times I received an unsatisfactory response. So not great customer service there. Good customer service here. Not responding to anything here for quite a while. And I know people are saying, well, how long should you keep responding to it? Like once a month? Like, if you're a board game company, just, like, pop in, see if there's anything new. Okay. Hidden for privacy. The project has been removed from visibility at the request of the creator. It will remain permanently out of view. Have a question you can ask the project creator. That's interesting. I've never seen that message before, and I kind of hate it. That sucks, Kickstarter. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. La Stanza. So this one out, I'm going to guess 257 comments. Yeah, this one's probably out. Coronavirus is hitting Europe, shipping, so 2020, yeah. So can you do it? Yes, I feel comfortable. No issues there. Looks good. Do I want it? Yeah, pretty close. I've heard good things. 1 to 6 players, 120 minutes. Honestly, that turns me on a lot. Ages 13 plus. And then the Featured pledge, surprisingly enough, is for returning backers. You would think that it would be the main box, because hopefully the majority of people here are the people who are getting the big box, not just people hoping to upgrade. But whatever. Quidditch Games present the return of a great classic. This critically acclaimed game by Xavier George, Carnegie, Troyes, Black Angel. They spotlighted that. I do like that. After getting hundreds of requests for a reprint, Quidditch Games decided to bring back this beloved classic in a new big box, blah, 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 1 to 6, ages 13 plus. What is new? The solo mode. The insert. That's a nice shot right there. GameFAQ exclusive. Revised rule booklet and player aids. Hercules. Hercules. We also took this opportunity to update the rule booklet, making sure all components were properly integrated, tweak some visual you're missing a U there, visuals, and also decided to create 2 typos there. That's interesting. To create a new, more compact player aid in one language that integrates all expansions and modules for your comfort. This is why you should always get somebody to proofread your page before you can launch it, because this is right towards the top. And this is 3 times in the last week where I have seen typos in like the first 5 minutes of browsing someone's Kickstarter page. I don't like that trend. Get people to proofread your Kickstarter page. Get your fans to proofread your Kickstarter page. That's just interesting. Why back now? This campaign is your opportunity to secure your copy of Carson City Big Box after being out of print for quite a few years and after the success of Carnegie and all this stuff. So GameFAQ exclusive. Is that the trays or is that the color? The coins, the wood pack, that's nice. Meeples, wood versus cardboard, so it's deluxeified, it's upgraded, it's a big box. I just want the price. All price in this campaign are VAT included, but once again, I can't complain about that because on GameFound, I can just click right over here and get to the rewards. One of the things that I love that GameFound does that Kickstarter should totally do. Tell me inches as well. The majority of people here probably from the United States, so telling me centimeters doesn't really tell me much at all. Double-sided with folded edges, 1 notepad, a new beginning. I don't know what that means. So, not really excited? Is that like a different game mode? Is that an expansion? Is that a player reference? It's so far zoomed out I can't tell. Tiles, cool. Artwork looks solid. 38 building tiles, 13 high-income building tiles. I wish these were zoomed in just a smidge bit more. 20 character tiles, cloth bag, 30 wooden things. Looking at the components. I wish you told me the price here, too. That'd be nice. You showed me all the components. What's the price? And now you're telling me that these are all different things you're going to get in it. These are from the expansions. These are promos. This is the solo mode. It's going to come with cards. Cool. Ooh, look at that player aid. Is that double-sided? Show me the other side, too. That'd be nice. Wood pack edition, GameFound exclusive, cardboard pack edition, stuff, things. What's the price already? There's a lot of stuff in here in this box. It definitely feels like a big box. It doesn't feel like they're hiding a bunch of stuff behind the scenes that I have to unlock for stretch goals, which is great, because that could bite you in the butt a lot. Please note that if you back the complete big box cardboard pack edition or wood pack edition, oh, there's 2 separate packs, cool. Only the metal coins and round marker are not included. You will also receive the rule booklet and player aids in the language of your choice. All the add-ons that you see in the add-on section were specifically designed for existing owners of the game. Interesting. So, upgrade pack, 255 people. Once again, I don't imagine that's the majority of the people. I imagine it's going to be mostly new people. The big box cardboard pack edition. It's nice that it's there if you want it. 134 people, though, not many. Retailer pledge. And then the big wood box, the one that everyone's going to want, 680, which is more than all the other pledges combined. So cool. And I would put that as that. And 95 euros, what's that in dollars? What's that in dollars? I thought it converted the currency for me. I thought GameFound did that, or do I have it set up for... So, probably around 105 bucks, okay? How do I fix that? Okay. Carnegie Deluxe. Oh, so you can get the add-ons, you can get their other games. Carson City metal coins and round markers, which are not included in this one. You have to add them on. Solo expansion pack. Oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry, they clarified that completely. These are just if you're returning backers. Got it. So all this stuff, aside from the Carnegie, is in this pledge. Cool. Looking good. I'm looking for gameplays, reviews, quotes, how to play. Ooh, is this like an actual how to play? 5 minutes? No, it's not. All right, how to play, an explanation of all variants currently available. Wow. So that is a lot. Cool. You can also download the English rule booklet on this page. Do note that some tweaks may occur before we go into print. More language will follow soon. Great. Great, so it's a work in progress. No issues with that. How do I, ooh, wow, that's a nifty little thing there. You don't typically see that. That's nice. So we got the game materials, components. To see me the setup. Look at that. Nice setup. It's numbered, pictures, illustrations, examples. Looks pretty good. Okay. All right. And you would expect this to have a good rule booklet because, once again, it's a reprint of another big box, which was a reprint of the original game. So if the rule booklet sucked, then you suck. Just hard stop there. If you are reprinting a reprint and your rule booklet still sucks, that's on you. So yeah, you expect to be good. Here are some reviews of Carson City. I felt like I was in the Wild West. Usually in a Euro game, the theme doesn't come through, but here it feels like themed and engaged. This one does it well and is phenomenal. I do like that quote. I'd like to know a little bit more why. Maybe like a little ... then tell me why. But yeah, cool. I want to know that a Euro game feels thematic. And this segment right here with Tom and Jason, I have enjoyed that one before because that's where they're just going back and revisiting a game and telling you why they absolutely adore that game. So I do think that's a good one to lead off with. And I imagine if you watch that, you're going to get very excited about this because Jason definitely packs some excitement for the game. I haven't seen that video, but when he talks about games in that segment, because I've watched a couple episodes of that segment, definitely packs in the excitement. Carson City is perhaps my favorite game of all time. This edition contains all the expansions and promos. This is a fantastic game, and there's so much in here. You can make, once again, little quotes. This is proofread. Get somebody else to proofread it. You can make the game into the experience that you like. Okay, perhaps my favorite game of all time from someone who's done a lot of stuff. And you might say, oh, there's only 3,000 subscribers there. The Purge Reviews has done, if I'm thinking of the same person, over 1,000 written reviews. So they were primarily written reviews, and then they delved into the video reviews if it's that same person. Either way, anytime you're saying this is one of my favorite games of all time, that just holds a lot of weight. That's way more superfluous than this is fantastic, one of the best games of the year. Contains all the expansions. Other than that, though, I'm still waiting for the quote that tells me why it's so fantastic. There's a lot of bang for your buck here. The components are very high quality. This is one of the best games to come out in 2009. The theme is great. Matches the game. It's very interactive to get it. But why? Why? I have loved this game since I got it in 2014. I find this game phenomenally well done. There's tons of things you can do in this game, and it's continued to hold up for me year after year. I adore this game. Okay, once again, these are all very superfluous quotes. They're good quotes. You have one of these quotes in here that's good. But why? What about it? Is it about building your city? Is it about trading? Is it about this, particular aspect? What about the game are people loving here? Because I don't feel like I still have a great idea of, how to play the... I guess there's videos for that, but have we got a gameplay? I just want a gameplay. It'd be nice, too. I like this game. This has been on my wish list to play for a long time, and I'm glad I finally have good mechanics, good level interaction, a good theme, different paths to victory. Okay, there we go. I feel like that is the most useful nugget that we've seen in the last few quotes, because I love when you have different paths to victory. It just allows you to explore a game better. It's part of the reason, for Dominion, there's just so many different paths to victory. You can try this card, or this card, this card. So great. I do like that. I definitely recommend this game if you're a fan of worker placement games. Cool. Retailers, group pledge. So yeah, I feel like the quotes, while very superfluous, are still solid. I wish they focus a little bit more of why. Please note that all the extra shipping costs will be calculated based on the total weight of your order in Pledge Manager. Up to 4 kilograms, 1 game. Up to 10 kilograms, 2 to 3 games. And 4 to 6 games. Okay. That's an interesting way to do it. I don't have an issue with that because, once again, we're just selling the one box and then add-ons to the other thing. So 12 euros. Once again, convert the currencies would be nice. So my final price is, in and out the door, if I get the wood edition, $87, $90-ish for a big box. Non-deluxeified, but big box, all the expansions. I have no issues with that, especially for this is going to be a grail game for a lot of people. You go up to the wood edition, we're looking at, what's that, 120-ish? I think. Okay. Doesn't seem great. Doesn't seem terrible. Once again, a lot of components there. A lot of game there. You're getting all the expansions. Everything ever released for a much beloved game. How highly rated is this one on Board Game Geek? Yeah. Top 400 strategy game of all time. Okay. So, very popular game. Cool. So, 120. And here's the thing, if this has been one of your Grail games, I think this is just an instant smash. Yes, I want this. And a lot of companies, this is the kind of game that they absolutely want to reprint, because there has been a lot of people who've wanted this game. Since I have gotten into the hobby, I have heard so many people talk glowingly about this game. Yeah, it's just a great one to reprint. Good for them, Quinted, for picking it up. Your pledge, comments, FAQ, updates, let's give this one a grade. I feel like we're cruising towards a decent grade. I definitely feel like it could be better, but overall, checks all the boxes. Did we have a gameplay video, though? I don't feel like we did. So that's one thing I'd like to see on here, especially considering I imagine I can very easily find it. I'm sure there has to be, yeah, there's tons of playthroughs probably of people playing the Carson City game. So that'd be nice to put on there. Is there a possibility to add a neoprene game mode as an add-on? That would be hot. Playmat, let's see what the most popular. Missing Spanish language among the available language. The Spanish version will be available. Will be available in Spanish at some point. Wow, hot question there. I'd like to echo the comments made by Eckberger below. I've had this game on the table a couple of days ago in view of the upcoming reprint and thought to chime in with suggestions on what's annoying, lacking, superfluous, and not working, at least in my humble opinion, your mileage may vary. In my feedback, I'm referring to the Big Box Edition, Deluxe Kickstarter Edition for 2015. I'd love to see a smaller overview. Say A5, so this is just someone who's absolutely into the weeds on the game, and you didn't respond to it? That's not a good look. Like, why wouldn't you respond to this? You respond to this one, and 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 the two ones before that. That's interesting. And they responded to this one. I wonder why they haven't responded to that one. Maybe they're still typing it out. Woke, cancel culture, gender, blah, blah, blah. I love Carson City because it represents the Wild West as we know it, as it exists as its horrific fact. There's a female suit. Maybe that's why they're not responding. Like, we're not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. Okay. FAQ. Which add-ons are included in the main box pledge levels? Can I just get this campaign by buying an add-on? Will Carson City Big Box be available in shops? This is quick, clean, in and out. Updates. No updates. Didn't it launch a couple days ago? That's surprising. You don't even have the first, like, hey, we did a great job. Day one, we're funded sort of thing. Okay. So, final grade for this one. Do I want it? Yeah. And I feel like he got me there. I definitely feel like it could have done more, especially with how well beloved this game is, how highly rated this game is on Board Game Geek, and how much people love it is. But I feel like they kind of did that with the quotes. Every single one of the quotes is pretty much just like, this is one of my favorite games of all time. This is one of the best games of 2009, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Plus, tons of resources you could find on this. They do have all those videos there. Granted, they're all like reviews and previews. I'd still like a gameplay, but nitpick, you could easily find one. No problem at all. Can you do it? Yeah, I feel comfortable. They've done stuff before, and I'm pretty sure Quinted Games does like, what is it? Let's go Carnegie. Pretty sure they also do things that are not crowdfunded, I want to say. Carson City Big Box, because I do want to double check that. Carson City, the big box, where's the new one? Where's the reprint? Oh, God, stay it. Anyway, can you do it? Yeah, I feel comfortable. Track record, looks fine, cool. 1 to 6 players. So, can you do it? Yes. Do I want it? Yes. How much is it? It seems reasonable, especially when you factor in you're getting the solo mode, you're getting the nice box insert, you're getting all the expansion, goes up to 6 players. Grail game. This campaign offers a few exclusives at a special crowdfunding price. You get all the stuff, the wood pack, the coins, the dingnacks, the patty wax, the good stuff. Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent value. There's no stretch goals. There's no, and this is, I will say that's kind of refreshing. There's no stretch goals. There's no unlocks, which means, is there a reason to come back to this? And the answer is no. There's no real excitement in this. There's no updates to keep you excitement. Then they didn't even try and make it exciting. They just were like, hey, we have this thing that you want because this thing is great. We've updated it. We're redoing the rules. We got a solo mode. Here it is. And not everything has to be the big used car salesman with the big floppy hands. And it's nice. It's a little bit refreshing. So, final grade on this one. This is solid. It's B? Just a solid B, I think. Yeah, I think there's some stuff that could be better, but at the end of the day, you know, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Fix those typos. I'd get something to proofread there, but that rule booklet gets me excited. Yeah. Just a B. There's nothing else to say. Get the hell out of here. If you enjoy the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Also, let me know in the comments below, have you played Carson City? Are you someone who loves the game? And what would you give this one? And as always, oh, and one quick show note, no show tomorrow. Taking my kids up to the lake. We're going to go play on the sand and do some fun stuff. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.